Hello YouTube, welcome to Motorcycling with Carl. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips for you and your motorcycle for the winter time. But before I do that, I have a couple quick things I want to say. One is, guys, Psp Tommy G has been supporting everybody and always liking, following my videos. Been really supportive, and he has launched his channel. Had a video out today, pumpkin launching. I thought it was great to hear those guys laughing and having a grand old time. So I'll put his channel link up here. I'll leave it in the description. Go check that out. Give him a sub. He's been good to all of us YouTubers. So go over there, Psp Tommy G. Go check him out. All right, and the second thing is at this time, I think I'm hovering around 700. I know subs come and go, whatever. I'm around there. I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who has supported my channel, watches my channel, puts up with me, whatever. I want to say truly thank you. It means a lot, and I'm very happy to be at 700. It's just crazy. So thank you. At the end of this video, after I talk about the 3 things I recommend for you and your bike for the winter, as you can see, I have a bunch of parts laid out here, some for the Harley, some for the project bike, but I'm just going to give you a quick overview. There's some stuff that's still coming. I'm hoping to actually do at least one Harley install every month through the winter. So at least one video with an install. I have one that I wanted to be doing right now and releasing this week, but I'm waiting for one more part to come in on that. So as soon as that part comes in, I'm going to shoot that video and get it up. So yeah, stay tuned, and at the end I'll pick up the camera and I'll go over, just give you a quick view is what I got on the table here. So my 3 winter tips, my recommendations. All right, number 1, most important thing, if you live in a cold environment, do yourself a favor and get a battery tender. I'll leave a link. I did a video on my battery tender for my Harley. It's simple, guys. Most of the Harleys nowadays come with the plug hanging out the side. You plug it in, boom, it keeps your battery up, because the batteries seem to die off really quick once the weather gets cold. So that's worth the investment. Definitely plug your bike in. That's going to be one of my videos right before the spring. Is I think I'm going to change the battery in the bike. I'm going to do some research to get a really good one. Second thing is, I don't know, maybe some guys do this, don't do this, they don't even think about it, but if you're going to store your bike in the winter, even if, like me, I'm planning on riding my bike any opportunity I get, but when I pull it in before I come home, you want to fill your gas tank all the way up to the top. You don't want to leave any room for condensation, because when it gets cold out, a lot of times there's such a temperature swing that you can get condensation in your tank, and that's going to add water. At the same time, you probably want to add a little fuel stabilizer to your gas over the winter. I'm hoping it doesn't get cold and I could sneak the bike out and ride here and there, but I'll always go to the gas station and keep my tank topped off. So that's number 2. And number 3, if you do decide to go out for a ride on your bike in the cold weather, guys, do yourself a favor and let that bike warm up really good. All right, I already this year, the other day, it was cold out, I decided I was going to go for a ride. I hopped on the bike, really didn't let it warm up long enough like I should. That's why I'm suggesting this to you. And when I went to take off, leaving my driveway, of course you're going to be turning, I went to take off and the bike didn't want to go, stalled. Actually had to drop my foot down. I felt like a clown if anybody saw me. But do yourself a favor, give your bike the time to warm up. The reason why I don't is because my bike's kind of loud and my neighbors are close, so I don't want the bike to sit there blah 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 making noise and making the neighbors upset. But you know what, they're going to be upset, because the next time I go out, I'm going to make sure my bike is thoroughly warmed up. All right, so if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna come around, grab the camera, and show you what's on the table. All right, so gonna start out with some Harley parts here. Up there, progressive suspension. I bought the progressive spring kit for the front end, so I'm gonna be doing that install. I actually bought a tool for the fork level, for the fork oil level. All right, I had a Dremel tool, but I don't know, I lent it to somebody and can't find it, so I bought a new Dremel. I bought this. Mostly this is gonna be for polishing and stuff for the project bike. I actually found online, guys, I found the El Paso gradient black Memphis shades for the bike. I'm going to be putting that on. That goes there. I bought the tool for the front forks to take the caps off without scratching them when I do that. I also bought rear suspension for the Harley. That has not come in yet, but it's on order. The actual Memphis, this is the mounting bracket. The actual Memphis shade piece is coming this week. So like I said, with the Harley, I'm going to have a part install at least once a month up on YouTube. I'm also going to be doing something on the back end, either a luggage rack, maybe changing it to a 2-up seat. I don't know. Sissy Bar, Blue Bike and Doyle gave me a shout out, said he builds sissy bars. So we're going to see where that goes. Over here, this is just a mishmash of parts for the project bike. Brakes, you know, the bolts for the brakes that were all rusted up, bunch of screws that were missing, fuel line. This is the fork seals. I got fork oil, new mirrors, because the mirrors that are on the bike are not the stock ones and you really can't see anything, so I bought a replacement set, fork seals. And this is a touch-up kit for the project bike. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used Touch Up Direct, but it seems like a pretty cool kit. It's got primer, base coat, main coat, clear coat, all comes with it. I bought a package of fuel line clips. This is a new cover for the master cylinder. Some sway arm caps that were missing off the bike. I have a petcock rebuild kit for the fuel tank. Hello. I'm temporarily interrupting this video because this seemed to work in the last one. Guys, one other thing that I would really like to get is a nice trailer for my motorcycle so I can go to some events and maybe go down and see the Blue Bike and Doyle and them guys in June, because I really don't want to ride my Sportster for hours. My back will kill me if I ride all the way down there. So, sweetie, if you're watching this video, maybe I can get a trailer. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. All the new fuel lines, and I'm going to be going front to back on the project bike, doing a little bit of rebuild, cleaning. I want that thing to look like showroom. I know a lot of you guys are Harley guys that follow my channel and stuff, but when I was a kid coming out of high school, this was the first bike that I actually bought brand new. Was a Yamaha Seika 2600. So I found one and I'm kind of restoring it, trying to bring it back to stock showroom condition. All right, so got a lot of stuff that's going to be going on the channel. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, hit the bell so you get notifications when all this stuff is going on. And hopefully I'm going to have a little project going on the Harley, like I said, this week if the parts show up, and hopefully by next weekend I'll be releasing that video, so hit that bell notification. All right, so this is Carl saying laugh a lot, be nice, and stay safe.